Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest XI. So last time out, we were told we had to find all of the seedlings of Yggdrasil, which were hidden all throughout the world. And once we've got to all those seedlings, we'll get to find out how to defeat what's his face? The main villain. I can't remember his name. Calasmos, there you go. So yeah, we're continuing on with the next section. And now we're at the Zwardrust Railway Station. Sorry about that, fucking hell. So let's touch seedling number 3. Or the next seedling anyway, I think it's number 3, but we'll see. So yes, they all got aboard the newly powered up cetacea, and due to their cetacea's new horn, we're able to break through the barrier to take on Calasmos. So yeah.
That was cetacea we saw, wasn't it? Flying toward the Dark Star. I suppose
it was.
That means she really was the key to breaking through to the Dark One.
Yeah.
But what exactly do we need to do to dress her up like the old heroes?
Yeah, so we need to find out. That's the next thing that we're pretty much going to need to work out. Once we've seen all the thingamajiggy, all the scenes from touching the seedlings, is that we're going to have to find out how to give Cetacea a bit of an oomph. So yeah, we need help of the sage Serenica.
But to do that, you'll need to find her.
So yeah, so we need to find her, but we need to find another memory for that.
Another one? But we visited.
Yeah, but all the seedlings are now be visited. I think that was number 4 then, if I remember correctly. But there you go.
Closer, would you, Veronica dear? My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Stranger danger. So obedient. Fucking hell, Veronica.
Yes. You're not quite as you should be, are you?
That's kind of mean. She's perfect as she is. Leave her alone. So now,
Here,
the Seer is going to help us
put
out.
this on for me.
She's going to give her a necklace with a charm. And what that is going to do, we'll see in a minute. It's red as well, isn't that fortunate? Sorry, that it matches with the rest of Veronica's outfit. Sorry about that. Anyway, and
well, I'll be.
Let's see. Show. There you go. It has returned Veronica, rather, to her previous form. She's now back to being tall girl again.
Join your sister over here, will you?
But yeah, this isn't going to last long. Basically, this amulet, which has basically turned her back to normal, is not going to last too long. But we'll see anyway. You'll see as we continue on.
Two of you get together and pray with all your hearts. Well, then miracles can happen.
Can they?
But this wasn't possible with Veronica.
So yeah, because Veronica was in her reduced state because of who was it actually? It was the pot demon. As in he's in a pot. As in he uses pots to suck up magic, not that he's a drug fiend. Who basically, sucked away all her magic and then turned her into that small form. And when he returned her magic, she didn't change back to normal. Which, by the way, is still not fucking explained. It's just a thing. But with her back in a regular form, her and Serena can pray and create a miracle, where they basically turn themselves into another Yggdrasil seedling. This one's a lot bigger. It's like a miniature Yggdrasil rather than just a seedling. Yeah, here we are. They've turned into a fucking tree.
What could this mean?
The fuck?
I think it means they've turned into a tree?
I love Eric's reading there. It's so kind of
Closer, luminary.
absurd what he says.
Something to show you.
Okay. So yeah. Which means we've now got to touch the tree. I'm sorry, Veronica and Serena. I'm sure I'd get your permission. But this opens up the way to finding out about the rest of the story. What we need to find out. This cutscene is really cool. So here we get to see Erdrick in his full form, in his full beauty. Just as he's about to kill Calasmos permanently, he gets stabbed in the back. Gets killed. Where Morkant has stabbed him in the back and basically betrayed him. Something else which is going. I also like that they change it so that because this is back in the distant past, they speak in kind of oldie medieval kind of English, which is kind of cool. But yeah, basically Morkant at this point decided, do you know what, Erdwin? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I'm going to absorb all this dark magical power all for myself, so that I can become. Yeah, basically Morkant. I think his reasoning is basically he just wants to gain more magical power. He just wants to become super strong and absurdly powerful. So yeah, basically he absorbed all of Calasmos' power, and then basically his remaining party members, Serenica and I can't remember the other guy's name, basically they both sealed him away. Sealed Calasmos in that giant thing in Erdwin's lantern.
That's how the Luminary of Legend died?
So yeah, the Luminary of Legend was betrayed by his right-hand man, Morkant.
The tree is still glowing, I see.
But yeah, the tree's still growing. It's still glowing. So that means we've got more shit to watch. Let's touch it. Once again, Veronica and Serena, I'm sorry. It's for the greater good. I promise. So, yep. They basically sealed his body away inside Erdwin's lantern with the help of the Watchers. And that's the Elder when he was much younger. It's kind of cool that we get to see him. So yeah, because there's no luminary, so they can't kill Calasmos. But we can still use Serenica's power plus the power of the Watchers to to seal him away for good. So that's what we're gonna do. By the way, I do really love Serenica's design. Such a beautiful design. It's I kind of get it's supposed to be this way. I think it's a little bit of Serena and a little bit of Veronica, kind of stuck together, kind of merged together to form one being. So that's kind of cool. So Erdwin's lantern is now high up in the sky. So yeah, the reason why it came down was because the spell was kind of
Sword of light belongeth with the world tree.
was weakening, so that's why it came closer to the ground
I shall venture forth upon a quest.
and has caused all this shit.
I shall find him.
So yeah, Serenica was the one who placed the Sword of Light into Yggdrasil,
Erdwin, my love,
into the heart of Yggdrasil.
I will be reunited with thee. I swear it.
I think this is the first time they mentioned it as well, that Serenica was basically in love with Erdwin. From what I remember, anyway. I don't remember them being a thing. So yeah, she's got a sword, and she's found the Temple of Lost Time. So basically, she worked out the story. Basically, she found the book, which basically told her what we've already known before, that basically you break the sphere and you can reverse time and go back to a very specific point, so that she, she's doing it so that she can save Erdwin. But there's a problem. Basically, the only person who can actually break the sphere of time and cause time to rewind is the Luminary, who's dead. So yeah, it's a very sad ending for her, that, she can't.
Would that I might have seen thy face, but
This is so fucking sad. The voice acting here is really goddamn good. But yeah, so she failed in the end. And couldn't save Erdwin. And that led to the Tockles turning up. And I think, is this where they say it? I can't remember. Yeah, basically the Tockles, for her good deeds and the way that she tried to save the person that she loved, turn it into the giant Tockle, who we met in the previous timeline, who helped us to reverse time. Which explains why the big Tockle knew about it.
So sad.
Because, she has all of Serenica's memories, even if she can't fully, access them. And, yep, they're both back to normal, and yeah, Veronica has now expended basically all of her power, so she's now back to being little Veronica again.
You've given the Luminary the guidance he needed.
Which, of course, was their whole thing in the first place.
We saw what happened to Serenica. What she
That
became.
their aim was to guide the Luminary on his journey.
She's still there, up in that tower. And she still holds the key to defeating the Dark One.
So yeah, that's where we need to go next.
How come you know about all this
We need
stuff
to go to the
anyhow?
Tower of Lost Time
Didn't it all happen
and
centuries ago?
then find out how to save the world, how to defeat this creature from Serenica. From Serenica. So now we get to find out who the Seer really is.
What? You?
Yep, the Seer is really Morkant.
Yes, me. Morkant. Erdwin's erstwhile companion.
You can probably tell from the voice who he turned into once he absorbed all of that dark power. Oh, hi. Let's talk, Morkant.
There was a voice, you see. A voice inside my head. As Erdwin raised his sword to smite the Dark One. It
So
spoke
yeah,
to me.
the
Strike
Dark
him
One.
down, it said. Kill him,
Yeah, so
and I
basically the
will
Dark
grant
One
you
kind of
power beyond your
spoke to him and
wildest
kind of
dreams.
forced him to, and got him to
Tried close
betray
my heart
Erdwin
to
and
those intoxicating
become, take all that power.
words before I knew what was happening. My friend lay at my feet.
So, yeah,
The Dark One's power filled
corrupted me, and he became Mordegon. So, yeah, Morkant
poison
became Mordegon after he absorbed all the Dark One's power.
Mordegon. But even then,
And it's why,
part of me
basically,
held out against the darkness. In
it's
time,
why
it took on its own form.
once we killed Mordegon,
That is who stands before me.
that allowed him, the power kind of
Now
left
Mordegon
him,
is defeated,
and then he could,
so I
that
too must
Black
flee.
Tockle could then
But I have
reunite
one
with
last
his
prophecy for you before I go.
master and awaken
Timekeeper awaits
Calasmos
you,
again.
luminary. In a place north of the world tree. The
Sorry about
power
that.
of the Watchers.
So yeah, so we have to go to her.
Go and give the Dark One a hiding.
So we need to go to find him.
Story to an
So we need to go find Serenica in the Temple of Lost Time, and then we can have our way of defeating the Dark One once and for all. So yeah,
There he goes.
Morkant was the Seer and Mordegon all at once.
Sounds like we
God
need to go
damn,
see the Watchers.
that's a lot, man. Oh, the Mighty Magic Burst pet power. That's really fucking useful. That causes a goddamn massive amount of damage. It's really awesome. But I think we're done here. That's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Dragon Quest XI. We're going to be heading to the Watchers to find out, to get the key to time, and then we're going to go see Serenica in the Temple of Lost Time. So yeah, see you next time.